Yeah.
Ready?
Let's go.
Can I get an encore? Do you want more? Cook and roll with the Brooklyn boys. So for one last time, I need y'all to roll. Yeah. Now what the hell are you waiting for? After me, there should be no more. So for one last time, nigga, make some noise. Get him, Jay.
Hey, what's up, everybody? We just finished week 8, and it is, by the time you see this, Valentine's Day. So happy Valentine's Day to everybody out there. Make sure you tell your loved ones I love you. Although you don't need a special day like Valentine's Day to tell them that, but hey, do what you gotta do, right? Anyway, week 8 is in the books. It was a very good week. I found myself at the end of the week with this energy out of nowhere to really want to go and swim. So I texted Claudia, my coach, and said, do you mind if I went and swam 1,000 yards? Would that screw up the training? And she said no. I got in the pool Friday afternoon, started swimming. 1,000 yards became 1,500. Well, I was at the 1,500 mark, or going into it, I thought, let me swim 1,650 based on some broken numbers that she had given me earlier in the week. And so I swam, and I was getting to 1,650. I remembered that a mile was 1,760, so I said, well, I'll just swim to the 1,750, get a mile in. The 1,750 was coming along, and I said, well, might as well just round it up to 2,000. And I ended up swimming an additional 2,000 yards on Friday. It felt great. I'm really happy with my progress in the pool. Today I had a very, very good swim session, so I'm really, really happy with what's going along in the water. As far as cycling is concerned, it actually fell below freezing here in the last couple of days, so cycling has been on the trainer. Today I rode for about an hour after my swim, and lo and behold, I started getting a little bit of a hip pointer. Really not happy about that. Immediately went right to the massage therapist to get that taken care of, and it felt better while she was working on it, but it's like this little pinch. I've got a taper week going on this week because I'm running a half marathon on Saturday. So fortunately, a lot of the stuff is scaled back. So tomorrow I'm running 45 minutes with my heart rate between 135 and 155. So that should get me somewhere around a 8.5, 9 minute mile. So it'll be nice and cool and nothing too aggressive. And most of the runs this week are going to be in that area. One thing that I'm going to be doing is on Saturday, the race starts at 7:30, so I'm going to get up and go to the pool and swim about 3,000 yards at 5 o'clock, so that when I do run this half marathon race, I take into account being tired, kind of like when I'm in Puerto Rico, and really working my race strategy for Puerto Rico at the half marathon, which is going to be to run 8:15, 8:20 for the first 3 miles, and then bring it down so that I end up finishing about 1:44, about 8 minutes a mile. The reason why I want to do this is because at California and in Austin, I just shot out of the gate, man. I guess maybe you're just so happy to get off the bike, you're ready to roll, and I really need to rein that in. So I kind of want to be a little bit tired, make sure I get to that run section and rein myself in. California was a sub 7 minute mile for the first mile. In Austin, the first 2 miles were somewhere around 7:40, and I end up finishing in Austin in 1:53, so way, way, way slower than 7:45, that's for sure. Those last few miles were in the 9+ range, so got to really practice that race strategy and pulling myself in. Some good news is March 3rd, our friends Jeff and Kevin are going to be racing the Woodlands in an attempt to Boston qualify, and I am going down there. So I'm really psyched to see our buddies try to qualify for Boston. Based on their training, they're going to kick ass. They're going to really put forth a great effort, I can tell. And then after that, on Sunday, I'm going to be riding the Ironman Texas course. So anybody who's interested, I'll give you a little review of that from some recon. Hopefully it's not too cold, and I'll be able to get in a majority of the ride down there. Speaking of bikes, a beautiful package came in the mail today. Part of it is this, which is, believe it or not, part of my new bike case. And I didn't realize this. I thought I was going to have to go to Home Depot and buy some pieces and parts to wrap my bike in, but it comes with the pieces and parts to wrap your bike in so that it doesn't get damaged while it's in the case. I had used the hard case to go to California, and it was a disaster. The thing was huge, unruly, couldn't handle it, drove me nuts. So I went to DC Rainmaker's blog, saw what he traveled with, and got this bad boy. Now, I'm not sure how well it would conceive of it hiding it being a bike bag, but hey, he said it worked for him, so I'm going to make sure it works for me. I'll probably cover up this stuff here with some black tape so that they can't see it. There's nothing on here that says bike inside or anything. It's got a ton of padding, so I'm really excited about that. It's super light. You can carry it on your shoulder. It's got a little strap on there, so hopefully I'll be able to stuff it full of my shoes and probably my helmet, my aero helmet, and be able to store that in there and maybe not even get charged for it. Hopefully the airlines aren't watching this, but I doubt it. Really haven't hit the big time yet, have we? So that's the week that was. This week is taper. You can see I'm inside recording again this week as opposed to last week. I know Miss Zippy was not happy with that. She thought I was taunting her. But it is really cold out right now. We're somewhere in the mid-30s. So when I say really cold for Texas, I know you guys will all make fun of me for that. But you know, last week's training went really well. Got Robert Swan, my teammate, back on board. He's coming back from his knee injury. He's going to race his first half Ironman and Marble Falls. I don't know when that is. It's part of the HIT series. But I'm really excited. He's been a godsend for being around because he's a really fast runner. And so just being able to keep up with him on the run has been a huge help to me this past week. And I'm glad to have him back in the fold pushing me. So just trying to get all the inspiration and motivation I can get, and he's definitely providing that. So I'm really, really excited about that. This week's numbers were pretty good. You know, a little bit lighter on the bike. Only had a 3.5-hour bike on the weekend as opposed to 4.5 hours the week before, which I did all on the trainer while watching Entourage. Probably won't ever do that again. So that's the week in a nutshell. Next week will be a little bit quieter, probably not as long since it is a taper week. One thing I'm working on is tapering my food consumption this week and really working on my hunger cues. I've been hitting that nail on the head for a while now, but now that I'm not pushing my body and working out sometimes 3 hours a day, excuse me, water in my ear from the pool this morning still. Now that, again, I'm not working out 3 hours a day and tomorrow's 45 minutes, I really got to make sure I have that under control. So that's the big feat for this upcoming week. And then I'm ready to rock and roll on Saturday and execute a plan, hopefully, and then get on the bike on Sunday for a 4-hour ride. So thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this series so far. It's been great to record, and I'm really excited about keeping it so that when Ironman Texas is done, I have something to look back on. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Talk to you all soon. Bye now.